Do not go abroad to learn English. It's not gonna help you. Hi there, I'm Annglish. Today, I'm going to say something that is considered an unpopular opinion. Guys, it's a myth that if you go to an English-speaking country, you will learn English faster. And I will tell you why it's a myth right after you subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss my valuable English lessons. Here's what happens when you come to an English-speaking country, be it New York or London or San Francisco or Los Angeles, because you don't want to go to these cities, right? You want to go to like big cities and like experience this big city life. So what happens when you get there? Number one, you hang out with people from your country. I don't know why it happens. I don't know how it happens, but this typically happens, right? When you get to a new country, you meet people from your country. And of course, what language do you speak with them? You speak your native language and not English. The reason for this is also the language schools where you actually come to learn English, because they usually place you in hostels, for example, or apartments, and they group you with people from your regions, right? I'm sure you also hang out with foreigners. However, when you are in a big city, sometimes it's really difficult to find a native speaker. So you end up hanging out with foreigners and you end up speaking broken English. Is it good? I mean, technically, it's not bad. It's some kind of practice. However, it's not the same as, having conversations with native speakers and listening to proper English. Another thing that happens to you when you go abroad and you think you will learn English is that you just want to have fun. You want to go shopping, you want to be a tourist, you want to do this and that, and you don't actually focus on learning so much. If you think that you are going to be in this environment, right, you are going to be immersed in this English and speaking environment, it's not actually true. Because when you are in the English speaking country, what do? You're going to go shopping and what? You're going to hear two phrases from a shop assistant and that's about it. And you're gonna say two phrases to the shop assistant and that's about it. You're going to go to a restaurant and what? You're gonna say again two phrases, you're gonna hear two phrases. It's not a big deal. You can actually do the same thing in your country. When I lived in Ukraine, in Odessa, this is what I did. I would go to my favorite restaurant and I would speak English with the waiter, and the waiter loved that, and the waiter could practice and everyone was happy technically. That is why if you think that you really need to spend the money and go to an English-speaking country to be in that environment, I mean, that's a myth. You can create that environment no matter where you are. Here are the solutions. Stop making excuses why your English is not perfect. Just start learning it. Just start practicing it. Stay consistent and stick to your promises. 15 minutes a day makes what? An hour and 45 minutes a week. And think about how many things you can learn in almost 2 hours weekly by just like practicing something on the go, on the fly. Believe in yourself. It's really important to know that you can do anything and you don't need a foreign country. You don't need to travel anywhere. You can be successful here and now, no matter where you are. But if you do want to go abroad and learn English, make sure you pick small towns. That's a secret. Don't go to a big town. Don't go to New York, London. Don't go to LA. Don't go to San Francisco. Don't come to Miami, please. I live in Miami and I barely speak English here. I am actually learning Spanish because the population here, there's a lot of Spanish-speaking population, and I want to be like one of them, of course. Go to a small town. Go to a village in Midwest America. This is where you will find native English speakers. This is where you will be able to speak pure, proper English. I mean, speak to hear pure, proper English. And of course, you will be able to speak the same. I have just expressed an unpopular opinion, but I really want to know what you think. So let me know if you have ever studied English abroad and what was it like. And if you're learning English now, what are you doing to improve your English?